Hi, this is Dan Bell, and this is the first episode of the Dead Motel series, a new project that I've been working on where we will tour abandoned and forgotten motels and hotels in the Mid-Atlantic region and beyond. These places used to dot the highways, the byways, the back roads, the small towns, big cities. They were everywhere. And now they've just fallen out of fashion. People don't want to stay at motels anymore. They're usually places that are notorious for drugs and crime and everything else. And I guess you get what you pay for, because motels generally are pretty inexpensive to stay at, but you have to deal with all the issues of being in a motel. But I find motels endlessly fascinating for some reason. I love motels. And when I'm traveling, I always try to stay in motels. As long as I'm not going to get killed, I actually do enjoy staying in motels. So here we are in one of the rooms. We're going to go into this room right here. And as you can see, there is no vandalism. But it does look like people came in and rifled through things looking for money or valuables. And you'll see that in the main building. And the main building of this place is huge. It's so enormous. So there's a lot to look at. And here is how I found the place, with the gate open and the back door completely open as well. And I love this pathway. And if you get a chance, check me out on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, and Vine. I'm on all four. So one thing that normally doesn't happen to me is getting freaked out in one of these places. I never get freaked out. I'm really brave. And I think I have to be, because there isn't always someone to go with me to these places. So I have to go in by myself and film. This place, for some reason, I was fine until the very end. And you'll see what I'm talking about at the end of this video. Had a very creepy experience while I was in here. So stay tuned to the end, because you'll see something quite strange. I think it was the wind. I could be wrong. I leave it open for discussion, because that is what YouTube is for. Discussion about what is in the videos. It's so strange to find a place that hasn't been torn up, that's completely wide open. And I think it has a lot to do with the area that this particular motel is in. It's in a very rural area of Maryland, right before the border of Virginia. So if you remember in the beginning of the video when you see the still of what the lobby looked like in the 50s, that chandelier that you're seeing is in the pictures, is the original chandelier. They took some of the pieces off, and you'll see them later in the attic when I go up to the attic of this place. And here's a bar area. Looks like they were trying to kind of do a nightclub kind of thing. And back there behind that door is the kitchen, which I'll go in and have a look in a minute. Right now we're going to go back in this little area and have a look inside of the freezer, or actually the refrigerator. And then behind this door in front of us, we'll have a look in there too. (2008). There's 2009. 2009. Well, there's a pool table and a hood. Well, look at this old. This is an old reach-in right here. Here we are walking through the lobby. They actually didn't use this area as a check-in area. If you go through this door here, this is where the check-in office was. And as you can see, it has been rifled through and through probably more than once. People looking for cash and valuables. can see all these registration cards right here. And I guess this is where they put the keys. This place certainly wasn't modernized, so they did use metal keys for the rooms, which causes a lot of problems, I would think, if you have a motel or hotel that uses keys, because people lose keys all the time. If they lose, one of the cards, it's easy to make a new card, but keys, you lose them, turns into a big problem. And here's a view out of the window, the front window on the first level, or second level, I should say. And this was definitely used for a family to live in. Pretty much it's a 2-level apartment, as you'll see here in a minute. I love these 1950s colors, the turquoise and pink. So cool to see this, because you just don't see this anymore, in new buildings at least. As you can see here, it looks like these rooms were also rifled through. A little bit of tear on that wall behind the bed there. I don't know if they were looking for wires or something in the wall, or copper, whatever, copper pipe or wire. This room had a pretty creepy look to it, with the phone and the 2 chairs. And coming up here, you'll see the kitchen, which was very clean. Doesn't look like they left anything behind. They cleaned it out. It's kind of sad, because they tried to start a business here and it didn't work out, so you just have to go. And this was not only business, but it looks like it was also home. So here we go up to the 3rd floor, where we'll see another small apartment area and the attic. Looking there at that table and chairs, you wonder how they carried that up all the stairs. And the stairs are kind of narrow, so it would be very difficult to get that upstairs. Here's the attic area, which was a little unnerving. Very, very hot in here. It was probably 100 degrees in this attic. There are the extra pieces for the chandelier that used to be on, but they removed them. There's a dryer that is in the attic for some reason. I don't know if that still worked. Maybe they used that for the apartment, perhaps. An old cash register here, and one of those giant drink cups. Huge drink cups. Little bit of graffiti here, but that was really it. And down on the reach-in, the refrigerator in the bar area, that had a little spray paint on it as well, but that was it, which was very surprising. So coming up here is the end of the video. Well, there's a few minutes left, but I'm going to be quiet for this section of this video. The first was I didn't want to walk down all the stairs and go through the motel again because I felt I was getting a little freaked out. I just wanted to get out of there. So I went to the outside deck. You'll see that first, and then after that you'll see the weird experience that I had that I think you'll enjoy. Oh my god. These are not sturdy at all. Holy shit. Oh my god. Right off of this deck. Oh my god, I almost fell. That was so scary. I was just walking out of here, and I heard two loud bangs coming from upstairs. Did you hear that? I can hear a door creaking, but I'm... Okay. Well, it's got to be the wind. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, it's the wind. I hope. Maybe there was somebody in here with me, but I didn't see anybody. I went through the whole building. Oh man, it's so creepy. It probably was a door slamming shut by the wind. But whew, was it creepy. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.